Greetings, beautiful beings. Welcome to Pilates for Periods, where I am your instructor, Brittany, but I go by B. And today we are focusing on a gentle flow for lower back pain during, before, or after your period. So we're just going to move very slowly and gently in each pose and ensuring that we are relieving any discomfort that you may be feeling in your lower back or lower region of your body. Now, you don't need any equipment for this routine, no blocks, no chairs, or any alternatives. And we just need yourself and your mat. So let's go ahead and get started and meet me on the mat. So we're actually going to go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position on your mat because we're going to lower down onto our backs. So let's come to the edge of your mat. We're going to stick our hands out on our inhale, and then we're going to exhale and lower down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Now, once you make it all the way down to the mat, you can go ahead and shift your legs or your body into a comfortable position, ensuring that your fingertips are meeting the back of your heels. Now, we're going to proceed with some pelvic tilts. So on our inhale, we're going to arch our back and make sure that you have space between your back and the mat. Now, while doing so, you're also going to be sucking your navel into your core. So we're building a stronger core. So sucking again your navel to your ribs. And then you're going to exhale and you're going to lower your back down to the mat. Now we're going to do this 4 more times. You're going to take an inhale and we're going to arch our back. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to lower our back to the mat. Keep engaging that core as we continue with this flow. And exhale. 2 more times that we do this. We're going to inhale and arch our back. And exhale and lower our back down to the mat. Last time, we're going to inhale and arch. And then exhale and lower our back down to the mat. Now we're going to go ahead and neutralize ourselves at this time. And we're going to take an inhale to prepare. And then we're going to exhale and bring our knees to our chest and lift our head from the mat, also lifting our shoulders off of the mat into a knees to chest position. Just breathing naturally here. Now we can stay in this position. However, you also can rock side to side to release any tension that you may be feeling in your back at this time. As we proceed in this gentle warm-up, just continue breathing naturally. You're doing such a great job, beautiful beings. All right, guys, we're going to do this 1 more time on each side. And then we're going to come back to central. We're going to take an inhale to prepare. And then we're going to exhale and lower our heads back down to the mat. Now we're going to proceed with some knee circles. So we're going to go ahead and take our palms of our hands and place them on our knees. And we're going to inhale and circle your knees out and around to the front. And then exhale as you meet them and bring them back in. We're going to do that 4 more times in this direction. Just moving super slow and gently, releasing any tension that we may be feeling in the lower back or in our lower region of our body. 2 more times in this direction, ensuring that you're sucking your navel into your rib and keeping your core engaged. All right, guys, this is the last round. And now we're going to do it in the opposite direction. So we're going to inhale and lean our knees forward and circle out. And then we're going to exhale and bring it back in. Bring your knees to your chest 4 more times in this direction. just moving slowly and gently, releasing any tension that you may be feeling in your lower back and lower region. All right, guys, it's going to be the last time that we do this. I'm going to inhale and circle out, and then exhale and circle back in. Now we're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then we're going to exhale and bring our feet down to the mat. Now we're going to proceed with some windshield wipers. So we're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then we're going to exhale, bring our hands down to the mat, and lower our knees to the right hand side. We're going to inhale back to center, and then we're going to lower our knees to the left side on our exhale. We're going to inhale back to center, and we're going to do this 4 more times in each direction. So exhale and lower your knees to the right. You're going to inhale back to center, and then exhale over to the left. You're doing such a great job, guys, as we now have transitioned into our flow. We're just moving gently at this time, releasing any tension and pain that we may be feeling in the body. All right, guys, we're going to do this 2 more times in both directions as we exhale over to the right. Inhale as we come back to center, and then exhale back over to the left. And this is going to be the last time that we do this in this practice as we exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center, and then we're going to exhale over to the left and back to center. Now we want to make sure our feet are hip distance apart, and we're going to take our fingertips and make sure that we could touch the back of our heels to make sure that we're in a great position as we transition into our gentle bridge lifts. We're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then exhale, you're going to slowly lift your hips up. You're going to inhale at the top, and then you're going to exhale and slowly lower your hips back down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. We're going to do this 4 more times. You're going to inhale, and then exhale, lift your hips. You're going to inhale at the top, and then you're going to exhale and lower your hips down to the mat. Keep going, beautiful beings. Inhale at the top, and then we're going to exhale and lower back down. 2 more times that we do this. Inhale at the bottom, then exhale and lift your hips up slowly and gently, releasing any tension that you still may be feeling in the body. Inhale at the top, and then exhale and lower your hips down, vertebra by vertebra. Last time that we do this, we're going to inhale and lift our hips up on our exhale. We're going to inhale at the top, and then we're going to exhale and lower back down to the mat. Great job, beautiful beings. Now we're going to take an inhale, and we're going to bring our knees to our chest and grab on to the back of our thighs. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to roll up to sitting, or rock up to sitting rather. Now we're going to transition into a tabletop position. So we're going to inhale and cross our knees in front of us and come into a comfortable tabletop on our exhale. Now feel free to shift yourself on your mat like I am to come back into the middle as we prepare for our dancing lions. All right, guys, so we're going to take an inhale, and we're going to move our body forward and circle around. And then exhale, we're going to swing our hips back and come into our dancing lion. Now, feel free to be as dramatic as you see fit to make sure that you're releasing any tension in your lower back as we do this 3 more times in this direction. Make sure that you're inhaling as you're coming forward and circle around, and then exhale, you swing back as you circle around. And last time in this direction as we inhale and exhale. Now we're going to come back to center and we're going to do it in the opposite direction. So this time we're going to inhale and sink back towards the left and circle around on our exhale coming forward. 4 more times in this direction as you inhale and circle back, and then exhale and circle forward. Moving as dramatically as you see fit to release any tension in the body, especially in your lower back. 2 more times. All right, guys, last time that we do this in this direction. All right, guys, now we're going to come back to neutral spine in our tabletop position, and we're going to move forward with some hip circles. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we place all of our weight and balance on our left leg, and we're going to inhale and circle your right knee back and around on your exhale. You're going to inhale, circle back, and then circle around on your exhale. You're going to do this 3 more times. Be sure that you're sucking your navel in and flexing your foot on this last circle around. And now we're going to do it in the opposite direction. So you're going to open your leg up in a hydrant on your inhale, and then exhale, you're going to circle back in. Inhale, open into the hydrant, and then exhale, circle back in. 3 more times in this direction as you continue with strong straight arms with your shoulders over your wrist, your hips over your knees, and you're engaging your core on this last round. All right, good job, beautiful beings. We're going to go ahead and set our right leg down on the mat, and we're going to do it all on the other side. So we're going to balance on our right leg, and we're going to take an inhale, and we're going to lift our left leg back, and then exhale, circle it around. Flexing your foot and keeping your core engaged as we do these hip circles to release any back tension. Now you're going to do this 2 more times on this side. Strong straight arms with your shoulders over your wrist. Keeping that core engaged on this last time in this direction. Now we're going to do it in the opposite direction by inhaling and going into hydrant, and then exhale and circle around. 4 more times. And you're doing such a great job, beautiful beings. Keep up the great work. Two more times. And last time we do this in this practice. Inhale, open up, and exhale, circle back around. We're going to go ahead and place our knee on the mat. Now we're going to transition into a tabletop to child's pose flow. So we're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then we're going to exhale, bring our knees wide to the mat, and sink back into our child's pose position. We're going to take one inhale here and an exhale out. We're going to inhale and come back up to our tabletop position. And then we're going to exhale back into our child's pose. We're going to do this 3 more times as we inhale into our tabletop position. And then we exhale back into our child's pose. As you see, with us coming up is mimicking almost like a cat and cow as we're arching our back on our inhale coming into tabletop. And then we're rounding our back and exhaling back into our child's pose position. Last time that we do this move, as we inhale into the tabletop. And then we exhale into our child's pose position. Now we're going to sit here for a quick reset as we take a deep inhale in through our nostrils and exhale out of our mouths, sinking our chest deeper into our mat. Feel free to bring your forehead down to the mat if that feels comfortable for you, and just sit in this quick reset. Now we're going to take an inhale and we're going to come back up to our tabletop position. And then we're going to exhale and move our knees in to come into our full tabletop. Now we're going to move forward into a low lunge pigeon flow. So we're going to take an inhale and we're going to step our right foot forward in between our hands and come into a low lunge on our exhale as we lift our back leg up. Now we're going to take an inhale to prepare and then exhale, bring your arms up to crescent lunge. We're going to take an inhale and release our arms down, clasping our hands together, sticking out your index finger and your thumb, and we're going to exhale and open our chest to the sky. Now we're going to inhale and release our arms and bring them down to the mat. And then we're going to exhale and lift our right foot off of the mat and lean into our pigeon pose, dropping your left knee down to the mat, uncurling your left foot, and sinking into this pose. You're doing such a great job, beautiful beings. Keep up the amazing work. You're going to take an inhale and open your chest to the sky. And then you're going to exhale and lean forward into your pigeon. Now feel free to stay in this position, breathing here naturally. However, if you would like to challenge yourself, you could take an inhale and come back up to sitting. And then exhale, you're going to curl your left foot and hook your left arm around your left foot on your next inhale. And then exhale, bring your right arm around and clasp your hands together and come into a king pigeon. Breathing naturally in this position. Now we're going to take an inhale and unhook our hands, and then exhale, you're going to drop your left foot back to the mat as you bring both of your hands to the mat. You're going to take an inhale and curl your toe and lift up and exhale back to a plank position. Now we're going to do that all on the other side. So we're going to take an inhale and we're going to drop our knees down to the mat, and then we're going to exhale and sit up into our tabletop position as we uncurl our toes. You're going to take an inhale and step your left foot between your hands, and then on your exhale, you're going to curl your right foot and lift your back leg and come into your lunge position. On the left, you're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then exhale, you're going to sweep up to crescent lunge. Make sure you're still engaging your core, beautiful beings. You're going to take an inhale and release your hands and clasp them together behind you, sticking out your index finger and your thumb. And then you're going to exhale and sink to open your chest to the sky. You're going to take an inhale and release your hands and bring them down to the mat. And then you're going to exhale and lift your left foot off of the mat and sink down to the mat, dropping your right back knee and uncurling your toe, coming into your pigeon on the left-hand side. You're doing such an amazing job, beautiful beings. We are almost to the end of our practice. You're going to take an inhale to prepare, and then you're going to exhale and come down into your pigeon pose. Leaning forward and bring your forehead to the mat. Now feel free to stay in this position. However, if you would like to challenge yourself, you're going to take an inhale and come back up to sitting. You're going to exhale and bend your right leg. Inhale, you're going to link your right arm around your foot. And then you're going to exhale and lift your left arm up and over and clasp your hands together. Just breathe naturally in this position. Now we're going to take an inhale and unclasp our hands. And exhale, you're going to lower your right foot to the mat. Bring your right hand to the mat. Now we're going to take an inhale to prepare. And then exhale, we're going to gently swing our right leg around and bring our left leg to the front. And now we're going to lower back down to the mat like we did at the beginning of this class. So we're going to stick our hands out on our inhale. And we're going to exhale and lower down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Now, once you get all the way down to the mat, take an inhale to prepare, and then exhale, you're going to palm your feet together into a butterfly position as you come into your reclined bound angle. Feel free to keep your hands on the mat if you want them face down to ground yourself in this position, or you can open your palms to the sky to receive all of the tantalizing energy. However, if it's more comfortable for you, you can also place your hands on your thighs, or even feel free to place them on your lower stomach. You can also place one hand over your heart and one hand over your stomach if that even feels more comfortable for you, as we have finished our flow and are transitioning into our cool down. Now feel free to close your eyes or keep a slight gaze right here if that feels more comfortable for you. However, we would like you just to breathe naturally in this position. Feel free to open your mouth and breathe naturally that way. You can also remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. All right, beautiful beings. Now on our inhale, we're going to take our hands and help close our knees. And then on our exhale, we're going to shoot our legs straight out and transition into our final savasana and come into a corpse position. Now feel free to readjust yourself on your mat like I am if you are no longer completely on your mat. However, we want you to get into a comfortable corpse position, releasing all the muscles from your body. Go ahead and ensure that your feet are leaning outwards, keeping your palms facing up to continue receiving all of the beautiful energy in this mindfulness practice. You can go back to keeping that slight gaze or your eyes closed, breathing naturally with your mouth open. Feel free to remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth and just sink deeper into your mat with every inhale and exhale. As you allow your body to find its natural rhythm, I just want to let you know how proud I am of you for taking time to invest in your body while you were on your period. Continue breathing naturally here, beautiful being. At this time, think about 3 things that you are grateful for in this moment. And with those 3 things that you identified, set an intention for each one to carry on with you throughout the remainder of your day and your menstrual journey ahead. Now we will engage in an I am power statement, with I representing inspiration, A representing affirmations, and M representing manifestations. And the I am power statement for today is I am honoring my body's natural cycle. With every gentle breath, I am creating space and release all tension from my lower back, welcoming ease and comfort. Now feel free to stay in Savasana for how long you see fit. However, if you are ready to move forward with this practice and with your day, go ahead and start bringing life back to the body by wiggling your fingers and toes. Open your eyes if you have them closed or in a slight gaze. Close your mouth and continue breathing naturally as you become aware at this moment. Now for our final reset, we're going to go ahead and turn over onto our sides into a comfortable fetal position. Now go ahead and place your hand on the ground, the mat, or the earth, and lift yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Now we're going to finish class like always by taking a deep inhale and lifting your arms up to upward salute. Bring your palms together in the sky and dropping your palms to your forehead as we manifest intentional thoughts, genuine thoughts, and peaceful thoughts. Bringing your palms down to your lips as we manifest intentional words, genuine words, and peaceful words. And bring your palms down to your heart as we manifest intentional love, genuine love, and peaceful love. Thank you so much for attending our gentle flow for lower back pain during, before, or after your period. I am so proud of you for taking time to invest in yourself in this gentle mindfulness practice. Now, we do manifest a positive, productive, and peaceful remainder of the day, wellness journey ahead, and menstrual cycle journey ahead. And we'll be speaking to you during our next video. Peace.